exclusive conversation with Prabha Narasimhan as she completes 1 year at the helm of Colgate-Palmolive. Mangalam dropped by at their office to discuss the year gone by and the plans ahead in the special series, The Weekender.
I think more than anything else, it's just a perception of what is the headroom that this category has to grow. And we did have a conversation about it in terms of there is so much that even a category like oral care with near universal penetration that has been around for such a long time can do.
When you were at HUL, you handled a P&L of roughly 15,000 crores,
Yep.
right? Colgate is around 1/3 that size right now. By the time you end your term, and hopefully that's a long one, you hope to take it to that P&L at least?
Well, that would be certainly a really good outcome.
So the analysts just make their models, just trying to understand.
Well, I'm new. I've done exactly what, a day short of a year, so we'll see how it goes.
Double-digit revenue growth, is that on the cards?
Actually, like I said, growth is absolutely our #1 mantra, and competitive growth is our mantra. I don't want to put a number or a range on it.
I gather you are very competitive as a person, aren't you?
Indeed.
Indeed, right? What sports do you play and watch?
I watch cricket. I'm a big fan, but I play badminton just socially. Still competitive, but socially.
By the way, I'm wearing a blue jacket. You're wearing a yellow dress. That speaks about the loyalties. I am a Mumbai Indians fan. You are a CSK fan.
Through and through.
It's
I want
the
to take a step back now.
El Clasico. Mumbai Indians has won the recent New York Premier League that happened. We won that. The Women's Premier League, we won that. A couple of Champions trophies that we won. So obviously we have one up on you.
Well, I'm going to give you that just for the moment, but then the proof of the pudding will be in next year's IPL.
All right, let's do this. And I have something special planned for you right now. These are a couple of questions that I have related to cricket and your business itself, all right?
Let's do it.
3 things that cricket has taught you about management.
I think firstly, it's all about teamwork. It's never about one player. I think secondly, winning is fun. You got to keep honing your skills and get better and better every day.
I'll talk about some of your brand names and you have to liken them to cricketers. Colgate Strong Teeth.
I think Dhoni. Just dependable, always there, thoughtful, does the right thing.
Colgate Max Fresh.
Virat Kohli. Just the energy of it.
Active Salt.
Maybe a Shubman Gill. Upcoming, has serious potential.
Colgate Total.
That I would say Dravid.
That you would say Dravid, huh? Visible White. Who would that be?
So I think Visible White, Kapil Dev. Because I think he's just the embodiment as I was growing up of personality plus performance, which the brand is about as well.
I thought you would save Kapil Dev for the one that I'm going to ask you right now because of the iconic Palmolive da jawab nahi line, right?
No, but I have a better answer for Palmolive, I think.
What is the answer for Palmolive?
I think Smriti Mandhana.
Oh, Smriti Mandhana.
Just from a perspective of fabulous awareness, and we are all waiting to see what she will do.
What about the professional category that you have?
Perioguard, yes.
Perioguard,
indeed.
okay. So, Perioguard would be who?
I think maybe, I would say Harsha Bogle.
Oh,
just
wow.
from a knowledgeable, sound, and really, I'm a big fan.
If you had to liken the entire Colgate organization right now under you, which international cricket team would you liken it to?
Well, I think I'm going to answer this one with my heart rather than my head. So I hope that the Colgate organization is like the Indian cricket team. It brings together the best of India. I think it does the best for India, and there's a real sense of pride.
Yes, and that brings me to my last and final question about cricket, business and life for you. Prabha, when Sachin retired, the stat that stood with him was 664 games and 100 international centuries. When Don Bradman retired, the stat that stood with him is 99.94, the cricket average. Dhoni retired, the stat of being the most successful captain that India has had. What do you think would be the stats that define you, or should be the stats that define you when you leave Colgate?
Actually, I must confess, I don't think of life in terms of stats, never have. And what I would love to do is to leave this place better than I found it.
All right, I would have still thought of some numbers, but you did extremely well, and I've got you a small little present.
Oh,
and
fun.
This is from my personal collection. 1971 was when the Indian cricket team won against England in England and against West Indies in West Indies. So this is a book that captures the tales of that particular year for Indian Test cricket.
Thank you so very much. And that is my uncle there on the cover.
Oh, that's your uncle? Who's
yes,
that?
Venkat Raghavan.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Exactly.
That's incredible. So you have to
is.
get this signed by your uncle for yourself as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabha. This was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Thanks, Mangalam.
All right.